Hello, my name is Winnie. I recently got accepted by Scribie.com, as you can see over here, like 7 days ago, and I wanted to give you just a short walkthrough of how I did it. So let's go to Scribie.com. Let's click on this tab over here. So the first thing I think you just need to know the guidelines. That's the basic thing you need to know. So let's go briefly through the guidelines. Let's go through the transcription guidelines. So the first one is let's go over here. Do not violate these rules. If you violate them, those are major mistakes, and that's why you'll find you're not being accepted by them. So let's read the first one. The raw transcription could not contain text other than spoken audio. No, don't put like introduction, conclusion. Don't timestamp. Yeah, don't put your own comments like that. No part of the audio should be omitted unless specified otherwise. Even if it's a curse word, don't omit it. Just transcribe it. Inaudible parts should be omitted and marked as blank. Yeah, if you have tried to decipher the word and you are not finding it, just put this blank dash, this dash. Laughter should be omitted and marked with laughter or charcoal. Yeah. Ellipses should be used to indicate an unfinished sentence or mid pauses. If the speaker pauses at the middle of the sentence, you just put the ellipses. Yeah. Contractions like wanna, gonna, kinda, gotta should not be expanded. In some transcription companies, you find that you are told to write it as want to, got to, kind of. Yeah. In Scribie, don't expand. Numbers 1 to 9 should be transcribed in letters. Yeah, 1 to 9 you should write 1 as in O-N-E, like that, and then from 10 and above you write in numerals. A new paragraph should be started at each change of speakers, and paragraphs should be separated by an empty line. So you put enter and you press enter twice. Filler words like right, I think, like, I mean, so, actually, basically. False start starters, and false start starters is like I, we, like that. And partial words like the speaker was gonna say like let's say contradiction, then they say contra. So those are partial words, should be omitted except for strict verbatim. And in verbatim, you are told it's a verbatim. Utterances should be omitted for non-strict verbatim files unless necessary. For strict verbatim files, only the following utterances should be transcribed. For verbatim only, not clean read. So and 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 okay. So let's go to these additional notes. We are going through them just quickly to give you just the tips of how I did it. Yeah. Strict verbatim files are indicated with an instruction, just as I said. Blanks that are filled during the review, proofreading, and QC steps are considered major mistakes. If you put a blank and then the reviewer decipher the word and then they put it there, that's a major mistake and it's counted. For guidelines, this number 7, this one, measurements are considered as anything which has a unit. Okay. For guideline 9, the filler words specified have to be frequently repeated by a speaker during the conversation to be considered a filler. Infrequent usage of those words should be transcribed. If the speaker uses those words frequently, that's when they are filler words. I hope you have understood over there. False starts are when the speaker starts a statement but immediately corrects it to something else. let's go. The only case when an utterance is required in non-strict verbatim file is when it is response to a direct question. Okay. Punctuations are freestyle, so you punctuate to the best of your knowledge, to the best of your English, I should say. Spelling styles are different for each file, and styles suggested by spell check should be followed. As you're submitting, there is a spell check, so you should try and compare. All proper nouns should be first letter should be capitalized. Spelled out names should be capitalized and then separated by I hyphens, like this: A hyphen D hyphen A hyphen M. The use of etc. instead of etc. Use etc. instead of etc. Use IE instead of IE, this without periods. Use EG instead of EG. Alright and alright are both as acceptable. In some transcription files, in companies, you find alright, they accept this alright. In others, you find they accept this alright. A statement can begin with and. Okay. Special marking schemes for phonetics and spelling should not be used. Blanks should be used instead. If you don't know a name, don't use phonetics. Yeah, just use a blank. Periods should not be used in acronyms like PhD. Don't use this. Phonetics such as alpha, bravo, tango should be transcribed as ABT. Okay. The following examples further illustrate transcription guideline 7. So transcription guideline 7 is for numbers. So time should be written as 10 AM, AM caps, dates at this, degrees 5 degrees, money, dollars, you should write the dollar sign. Yeah, percentage, you should write the percentage sign. In some companies like Verbit, you're told to use the word percent, not the symbol. 5 miles per hour, blah blah blah. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah, and then you can go through the practice example. So let's look at the grading criteria. So this is the grading criteria. You can look over here. So sound alike, yeah, that's a major mistake. Mishear, that's a major mistake. Omission, that's a major mistake. Misspell, and they are counted, as you can see over here. They are counted in low. They are low files, medium files, and high files. So as you can see over here, they are counted. And if you have a lot of mistakes, they are rejected. So misspell is a major mistake. Filler words, if you put a filler words, if you didn't delete a filler words, that's a minor mistake. It is not counted. False start, it's a minor mistake. Change style, minor mistake. Subjective change, it's a minor mistake. Okay. The other thing you need to know over here is the overall grade has to be maintained above 2.5 after 1 hour of transcription submissions have been credited. Otherwise, your account will be disabled. The grade has to be above 3 for 1 hour credited hours for reviews to be enabled. If you want to be a reviewer, you have to maintain the grade of 3 for 1 hour of credited hours. I think that's it. If you have any question, one other thing to add is files. If you want to get the test files, you look at 2 AM East African time. That's my time zone. You look at that. I think that's it. Bye.